Uh, back into it. See how much I can get done. Okay. So we were defining this movement here. So we're going to have min length of 0. And a max length of like. Okay, I think this is just FreeCAD being FreeCAD right now. Maybe not. And the Dickens going on. Go. So that works. I mean, maybe it can go a little bit further back. 120. That's fine. Now I feel like this fore aft plate here is actually a subassembly of its own. I just get the feeling that this isn't the best. This isn't the best way. Like, I don't even know anymore. Right, I'm going to turn that off. Tablet mount. Wait. Tablet mount. Blast and frame. Double mount the camera. Right. The other things that I am not getting here the rod clamps and stuff like that, so I need to import those. So rod clamps, I'm going to need 4 of the things. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, all right. So that first rod clamp is actually exactly in the right place. Now I need to, like, I think I'm defining fixed joints between these other parts. Or like, we'll grab this rod clamp here. And we're gonna do it between the tablet mount and that. We'll go fixed joint. And then I can adjust the offset. I don't even know where the heck that went. There we go. What in the heck? Oh, it's there. Okay, Cool. It just... Alright, zeroed it off. Fair enough. Can we rename these? I'm going to call this rod clamp 1 tablet holder. And then I mean, these could be grounded as well. I don't need to necessarily do a fixed joint here. Actually, it might be cleaner if I don't do a fixed joint. Because these aren't going to move, so I could just make these as like grounded. Or maybe not. Can you only have... You need at least one grounded part. So I should be able to add other grounded parts, right? I need to be in this assembly to do it. I'm gonna grab that one. I'm gonna say that's grounded. Okay. Alright, so this makes sense. That's tablet I'll hold a rod clamp 1. So this one, I should just be able to rotate around and move into position over this side. Like that. And save that. And then I should be able to ground this one as well. Perf. Alright. Okay, this is going good. Now the thing is, these other two rod clamps, they don't actually belong in here. They do belong in the tripod mount parts. So I need, and then tripod mount, I can do the same because this part is grounded. This whole assembly is, see this. Sometimes this Control Zing is a real pain. Alright, so we're gonna go rod clamp. Okay, so oh right, okay, I need this assembly selected first. That's this one. This has got some weird placement going on, right? I'm just going to go like 40, negative 120, 11, 11.5. Move this into position. That is in the right place. This is in the wrong place. Cool. Then on the rear here, we'll just go line it all up nicely. And then what I should be able to do is apply a fixed joint to that as well. Good. Okay, now for this one, this final rod clamp here, I'm in the correct assembly. I am going to no. No, no, no. I'm in the wrong thing. I'm actually in the wrong assembly. So let's... Yeah. Whoa, why is it doing this? It didn't do that with the other ones. What are you doing? My gosh. It's bizarre. 0, 0, 0. Thank you very much.
We figured you might be able to tell us what's behind the mystery of this map.
As long as the map is in your possession, you are in great danger.
Well, they're not getting my map.
Not getting my map. This is all over the place. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Oh, here we go. I really don't like these strange coordinates that I've got going on here. I think just the fact that oh, what's going on? If I go -5, it doesn't actually change anything. Equally as scary. And if I go F5, nothing moves. So I think if I just lock this in place, I mean, this is a bit strange that I put these here, because, like, this makes sense. Because a lot of the weight is bearing down there, but a lot of the weight is not bearing, a lot of the weight's going to be back here, so I actually want these further back. I don't know why I have actually put them in position. So do I have to remove that ground? Let me move it back. And then we reapply it. Then this one, this side, do the same. Remove the grounded points. This one over that. So I should have a gizmo for it. Oh, I'm in the... And let's lock it in place. Save. Alright, so now I should be able to go back to the parent. It's weird I didn't make these rod clamps part of the tablet. That's okay. I'll pop the pipes. Yeah. Where the hell did that go? Oh, negative 22. Pretty bizarre. Why the hell does it change the other dimensions when I do that? Quite annoying. Alright, now say we go back into the correct assembly here, and we might be able to lock this into place. There we go. I mean, this is pretty much the thing. This is pretty much... No, it's not. Oh, hang on. We've got to build the camera plate on here now. Oh, this is getting so damn close, though. Good. Very, very close. All right, let's refresh all this business. And then we're gonna, yeah, how do I do this? Tripod mount. I feel like the fore aft plate, unfortunately, is part of a joint. But maybe that should be an assembly. I just don't know how deep the assemblies should nest. Probably not too deep. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, so let's go in the tripod mount and camera here. We're going to add a component, and we're going to call it camera biscuit. You're not saving 7 billion times, you're not saving enough FreeCAD, is all I can tell you. Now I need to fix this. Do I though? Actually, not that bad having this. No, I do need to. I was just going to come up with a ridiculous excuse why it was okay. So that does have a grounded joint. Ah, crap. So like, I wonder if I can adjust it. I doubt it. Oh, it's not the grounded joint I want to play. So I'm going to get rid of the grounded joint. And then I'm going to go base plate. I'm going to move it down like -0.1 and then re-ground it. Should be good. All right, now for the camera plate here, if we to and we drag this into place. Just roughly drag this into position. Then, before I do anything else, I'll bring in the two arms. Tripod mount. Camera plate arm. And I want two of those. I feel like I'm doing this wrong again. I feel like to out the joint. This up using create a distance. This is going to be like a revolute joint around that. So if I go like camera plate arm and do like a no, I don't want a cylindrical joint. I just want problem is it moves the camera plate. I feel like there are so many tricks this that I just do not know yet. Tricks. Thing's way off in space. Like I have no idea why that is all the way over there. It's incredibly frustrating. Like, what the heck? If I go in here and I show the origin of this object, it's here. Like nothing over here at all. Like, turn on the origin for that, it's right there. Bizarre. It's easy. Baseplate origin, right there. All in the same place. Metal plate origin, right there. I mean, you know, it's one of those things where I'm like, technically I don't need to do this assembly process, but I do need to learn. I do need to learn how to use the assembly workbench properly and prepare my work for assembly properly. Haven't quite got the methodology of FreeCAD's workflow yet in regards to that. So what would be really cool to be able to do is like just go into this object, this arm, and kind of define like if I just zero this off, right, and then I applied a revolute joint to it, it's showing me, it's previewing where oh, this is crazy. I can't do this. Something deeply wrong here. It's frustrating. Like poor workman blames his tools, right? And fair enough. I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to FreeCAD assemblies. If I was in Fusion, which I'm not, I would simply drag it roughly to where I want it, and I could easily define where the joint axis is on this object. Like I would add a joint origin, and I could put it exactly in the right place, and then I could put it in another one exactly in the right place on this object. I could say the relationship between those two joints at that pivot point, rotational on this axis, and it would just work. Which is a beautiful workflow. Like there is zero resistance workflow to getting something working, which is really nice. This, on the other hand, I know it can do it, but the preparation and the exacto knifeness that you need and lack of mistakes that you can make is as bad as my day job programming. I came here to CAD. And I'm just guessing right now. Ah. Maybe I should watch a video on it, you know? $30. Here we go. 6 minutes.
With the new text-to-image feature in Photoshop, I can make this promo starting from a blank canvas. Let's click Generate Image. Linen texture, sunlight. Moisturizer jar.
In this video, I will show you how to proper model this wooden bench using FreeCAD. First, we need to study how the bench is.
I'm a little bit annoyed this is an AI voice. I can't stand it.
Made. It's composed of 3 parts: the legs, the sit and the spacers. The legs are a stack of plank with a section of 27 mm by 100 mm and a length of 350 mm. The sits are a stack of plank with the same section and a longer of 1000 mm. The support are square plank with the same section and a length of 100 mm. Before starting to model the bench, we will create a spreadsheet and enter some variables. For each value, we will enter an alias that we will use as dimensions when modeling the sketches. As alias, we choose the first letters of each variable like LW for leg width, LT for leg thickness, etc. Now, we switch to the part design workbench.
I should
We
really
will
use
create a new body
spreadsheets.
and a new sketch on the top plane, XY plan. In the sketch workbench, we will choose the centered rectangular and add the dimensions for the section of the leg. So in our case, we'll enter the spreadsheet value of LW for the leg width and LTH for the leg thickness.
Uh.
Once the sketch is fully constrained, we can exit the sketch. We will click the pad operation to create an extrusion. We enter the value of the spreadsheet for the length of the leg, which will be LL.
I probably don't need to watch this part. I want to know.
Once the pad is finished, we will rename the body by pressing the F2 key. We will call it leg.
Leg.
In the data panel, we will turn on true of the option allow compound. This option allows us to create multiple solids in one part. We will save the file and name it wood bench. Now, with the pad selected, we will click on the linear pattern to create an array. We keep the direction of the array in base X. We enter the value of the spacing, which will be the thickness of the leg plus the thickness of the spacer, so LTH plus STH. The number of the occurrence will be the value of the spreadsheet of LN. Now we will repeat the same process for making the sit and the spacer. We will speed up the process because it's exactly the same as the leg. So we click on the icon to create an assembly. We can now create an assembly with our bodies. We will use the new assembly bench which comes natively with FreeCAD 1.0. So we click on the icon to create an assembly. We chose the leg as the fixed part of our assembly. We click 2 times to add 2 legs, 1 time for the sit and 4 times for the spacers.
So he's dragging around those handles without worrying about it. Right. Now, a second thought, he's just dragging those things around. Why have I got my
Now,
butt
we will
camera?
constrain our assembly by click on the joint icon and selecting the points where we want to put our part. There is a little gizmo which indicates the direction on the contractant. But sure to align the blue axis in the same direction. We can adjust eventually the rotation of the part.
Wait. What the hell? Wait. What? What the hell did he just do? It's illegal. He just frickin' put his mouse over the thing. And did exactly what I was saying I could do in Fusion. Are you kidding me? What? No way. Sake. It's great Instagram. Okay, let's right. Back up the truck here. Well, that's annoying. Could I have done that the whole damn time? I mean, if I could, I'm happy. It's like, it's great. Okay, let's have a look. Let's try this. Let's try this crap out. See what happens. Only water. I'm dehydrated. Alright, let's do this thing. How do we do it? How do we do the revolute joints? See, I get these freaking weird things like out in the middle of nowhere. I have no idea why. I mean, that's good though. I mean, this is exactly what I want. Like I can literally like... Yeah, alright. And then I can offset it, right? Oh, this is okay. I hate this phrase, but this is a game changer. This is an actual game changer. So, like, I'm so happy but annoyed at the same time. And I'm annoyed when it just suddenly does this bloody... thing of jumping around when all I want to do is move it. Okay, let's go okay. Well, that didn't work. Yeah, it did. Okay, let's go F5. Let's go back to the arm again. Okay. And now if I do this and go F5, what happens? Yeah, it just puts it back to where it was, right? Because that's invalid for the joint, because now it's got a joint. Placement doesn't make any sense. So if what I need to do is I do need to adjust the offset, and the easiest way to adjust the offset here I think is the joint connector 2. Connector 1 looks like we have the camera plate arm. So I want the core, the fore aft thing. I got like -5, right? I don't know why it puts it all the way over here. I'm actually kind of beyond caring if this just works. I think I can prepare better next time. So that probably should be 8 then. -8. It just keeps moving it. What? No way. Okay. Now, what's interesting here is, say if I rotate this around. No, it just feels wrong. What's the face direction of this? Like if I go select this and I go revolute joint, I add that. Oh, it is actually in the correct direction. Holy moly. Okay, so then if we just go okay. Oh, this actually is legitimately game changing. No exaggeration. And I do hate that phrase, so saying it, I must mean it. So I think it's joint connector 1, which I want to adjust. Do-do-do-do. This keeps walking away all the time. It's so annoying. Oh, it was the frickin' detach, wasn't it? This prevents placement from... Oh my god. I'll be back. I've got to get a drink. I need to write myself some reminders on FreeCAD assembly here. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to go into here. I don't even have a FreeCAD thing in here. What the hell? I'm sure I do. I'm sure I've got FreeCAD somewhere. Own PCB. It's not Fusion 360. See, where is this? Making and coding, FreeCAD. Hashtag FreeCAD, baby. Hashtag oh, that's not. Give it its own damn tag, huh? Z-axis is the main alignment axis for joints, and then it's almost like rule number 1, but all right, I'll be right back. All right. All right. Detach. True. So now what I feel like I should be able to do imagine if I just went like 0, 0, 1. That right? And then imagine for freaking bizarre, eh? So weird, man. And so, all right, say I just leave it like that. Offset, say I go 0 degrees. Okay. Now say I go 0, We go axis 0, 0, 1. And I go position. Right. So that's basically put it. Yeah. God damn it, I wasn't even streaming to Twitch. Up, man. What the heck? Never even finished watching the video. I can see how they've done this. But it's still not. Yeah, it's still not super clear to me. And the fact that everything moves while I adjust this one is kind of weird. And I'm not sure if that's supposed to happen or not. Because, like, if I go in the camera arm model, camera plate it's almost like no matter how hard I try, I can't get anything happening here where these joints are happening. Like none of these distance line up or anything. Like, yeah, it's quite strange. Almost like double that exactly. But it's not. I have absolutely no idea how it works that out. So anyway, I just got to keep trying to muscle on forward here. I mean, this is not an ideal way to do it. But I need to make it work. I need to get this across the... So ideally, I would have loved to have had this assembled tonight. That way I can move on with some of the tidying up and adding the clamp screws and stuff like that. I can see what it's doing there, like rotating this. Now it's part of a joint. It rotates it around the joint axis. So it's this positioning here in relation to the body, which is completely wrong. And that's the part I'm not sure how to adjust. Part that I need to adjust. So it's, yeah, this Revolute joint 2. So I'm gonna start again. Like, I'm gonna redo this joint. We got camera 4 aft plate. I'm gonna hide this. Huh? Right, so I've got the camera 4 aft plate. Its origin is there. Now, if I go create a Revolute joint, and I'm gonna put the thing there. Now it creates the joint frickin' thing here for some reason, and I have no freaking idea why. There's zero relationship to that point in space with what I'm doing over here. But you need to select 2 elements. Okay, so you actually need to do this at create time. Ah, that's what I was trying to avoid. Alright, fine. Wait, hold up. Well, that kind of worked. It kind of did better than what it did before. Oh, man. Come on. No, I want to remove that. Thank you. The software really wants you to be perfect. And Lord knows I ain't that. Okay, well that's the most promising result I've had so far. Now, it bugs me that the joints are over here. It bugs me more than you know. I would love the joint to be right there where they should be. So if I can figure out how to do that, I would be a very, very happy man. So we go distance. Let's detach. Let's show the joint. And let's see if we can't move it somehow. So this is meta learning here. This isn't fixing this exact problem. This is learning how this whole joint system works. Which is going to be really important. This is the local coordinate system within reference 1's object that will be used for the joint. The reference 1's object is that face, that curved face. So, I mean, the attachment offset of the first connector joint. Weird things just like disappear and like fly around all over the place. It's like, what the heck is going on here? Nothing makes sense, and every time I enter something, this moves further and further away. Can't describe the level of frustration I'm feeling right now with this. I can, maybe it's coming through my voice. I mean, the thing is I know that I know that I've done something wrong. I know there's something I've done wrong somewhere. Imagine if we detach this, right? And then we go 0. We go axis 0, 0, 1. And that's all zeroed off. Right. We have this strange slider joint thing going on here. I think all I want to know is why it's putting this joint 6 at 430 in the global space. Like that's my biggest thing. Where the hell is it getting that from? If I zero off the placement doesn't do anything. I'm pretty sure I did this last time. I like zeroed everything off and started again. It might be difficult because I'm doing it nested, so it's like I'm applying a joint to something which is already constrained by another joint. So I wonder now if I know this. If I went back and I like redid this slider joint, right? So if I were to go... Let's just refresh everything here. Now, if I were to redo this, so create a sliding, no, create a sliding joint. Part 1 is going to be that face. Part 2 is going to be that face. Still got some freaking cat's playing. Got some weird ass positioning going on here. I can't help but feel, I don't know if this is a bug or what. I can't help but feel that it just isn't like working how it should. Considering the fact that I clicked on that edge and it's put the joint here. But if I look at the joints, like there is no measurement in the world that puts it that far away. And there's nothing about this object here which I look into and it... I mean, obviously I'm missing something. Like the coordinate of that object is there. If I go tripod mount... where it was created, but we've brought it in as an assembly. Yeah, strange. Okay. Well, what am I going to do about this? Going to roll with it? So like the offset. Offset 1 is on the camera for aft plate, so I want to rotate that around the Z-axis. Okay. That's the most success I've had in positioning anything ever so far. But it's... see how it jumped position there? It's because I think I get it. It has to like... realign things. Okay. So see, this is now how I would have expected that joint to be. Except it's not in the right place, but at least it kind of like lined the things up how I would have expected. So now I also want to offset the X axis as well. So we want to go offset axis position X. And we want to bring it up by like too much. Too much. -6. -6 point. Oh no, that'll do. That's good, actually. Fine, fine, fine. Is it though? It's not. Yeah. Whatever. 6.5 it is. I get grumpy at the tire to go. I mean, I think that's pretty normal, right? Stupid thing to say, isn't it? Oh, that's cold. Icy cold water. Whew. Alright. Alright, we got this dude doing this thing. Back and forth there. Okie dokie. Let us try and see if we can't get these freaking camera arms going, huh? This one's already in the correct orientation, which is... I mean, that... I'm going to put the angle at 0. Okay. And then I'm going to go and create a revolution joint. I'm going to click that. And I'm going to click that. Which did successfully bring the two together. But their axes are completely screwed. Okay. Is it that easy? Is it that easy? Surely not. 5's too much. Should I just not ask questions? Is it? Go okay. Well, okay, so that kind of works, right? Strange. The movement's a bit weird though. Right. I mean, yeah. All right. Well, that's something. We got to start. Okay, let's refresh that joint. Now we're gonna go camera plate arm 2, and we're gonna create another. I don't want that selected actually. I'm gonna create another revolute joint. I'm going to create it between this here and that there. I'm gonna go 4.5. Imagine if I... Okay, so I put that as 0, and basically I want to rotate it around the x-axis. 100. Didn't do anything. I mean, it does it like... I do it like this, but why do I have to do it like this? Why can't I just type in 180 degrees? Bug, right? It's a bug. Apply. Maybe I don't need that Z Well, it's pretty darn close. And there yet, though. I'll just make this 2. This is the most shoddy ad work in the world. Alright, well, I mean, it ain't perfect, but neither am I. Lord knows. So, what I could do then is go to this Revolute joint. Okay, something I am missing is holes through this. So the camera biscuit. So I need to close that off, and let's go camera plate. You're up to. Doesn't look good. Alright, so what do I need? Tripod mount. I mean, this is a bit of this. Okay, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. This is making a bit of sense, isn't it? Now it's making a bit of sense, right? What? So all the origins are out of whack. So basically what it's done is it's put the joint parts at the origin of the tripod mount of the parent thing. So okay, this is crazy. I'm actually going to take a screenshot of that. This might actually help to explain some things. Maybe. So the joints get placed in the parent, in the position of the parent object of the thing you're joining. I was wondering why my joints were offset by heaps, but you can see here base plate is like way away from the origin. So when using it to define a joint is going to attach to the origin. Ugh. I don't know. I haven't even explained that properly, but like, I think it'll help. Okay. Alrighty. Ugh. Right, so now we've got this camera business. I mean, the thing is, I only added in the base plate, didn't I? So, like, the origin of the base plate's there, but it seemed to ignore the origin of the base plate. It's almost like I should wrap everything in a part. I don't know. Alright then, let us maybe perhaps... What are we going to do? Camera plate. Camera plate is what we need to be working on here, and I need to put a subtractive cylinder. Why do I always end up looking on the left side as well? It's so strange. This is the correct way to look at things. What it is. Okay. Alright, let's make it... make it 100 by right. Now let's put it in position. Okay, now we've got the holes in that too. Cool. Now if I go back into the assembly, that is ready to go. We have got the faces that I need to align together. So I should be able to do this without too much trouble. So we go back into the tripod mount, and we already have the parts we need. So what I'm going to do is create a new another revolute joint, and we're going to join this to this. And the offset oh, it's beautiful. Look at the way it moves. Yeah. So, like, is there a way you can turn off, like, the joints? Toggle freeze. Right. That didn't freeze in. What the hell? Got this like ragdoll physics. Okay, we want this attached as well. Go. Revolute joint. See, now this is it's gonna have to struggle with this, isn't it? Holy moly. That is amazing. Whoa. Yo. I mean, I think correct. That is definitely not right. The Dickens. Wow. Let's recompute. So wrong. This is so wrong. Ignoring a bad solve. Fair enough. Okay, so maybe we shouldn't have two revolute joints. Maybe what I should do instead is make these guys parallel. What we should do is that we should go like this. We should go parallel. Gonna go that one. Gonna go. There we go. That's more like it. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, baby. Yeah. Whoa, this is crazy, man. Okay. I mean, that's it. This is freaking TelePunk. This is the teleprompter blocked and assembled all the basic parts put together. This is a huge moment. This is great. Oh my god, I can't believe I actually got there tonight. That's freaking awesome. So, I mean, all the other parts now are basically hollowing stuff out. Yeah, making it lighter, screw holes so we can actually clamp this stuff. Yeah. Like screw hardware, I'm not going to worry about too much here. It'd be nice to figure out how to do, like, how to actually make, like, nice screws. Nice hand screw things. I might be able to figure it out, but so far I haven't had a lot of luck, but we can try again. I should put on some constraints on the movement of the stuff. So like the slider joint, for example. We want like a minimum enable length minimum true 0, length max true, and the length max we're going to say is like 120. So basically what that means is I shouldn't be able to drag this outside. I don't know. Like it makes these move as well, which is kind of strange. Weird, eh? Cool. And then these revolute joints. I don't know which one's which. That's the lower arm. So basically limits, angle max. Let's just play around with this for a bit, right? 90 degrees. Gonna be easy, is it? Not gonna be easy to work it out when it's... Oh, angle max. True. True. Right. Okay, so it seems like I don't actually know what these revolutions. Right. I don't know which one's correct. I feel like that one's the incorrect one. Maybe it wasn't the incorrect one? Maybe that was the incorrect one. Oh me lord. Oh no, they're both correct. Okay. Gosh. Okay. So yeah, I wish there was a nice way you could just hold one of these parts. It probably is. It's an absolute mess. Hilarious. So, like the slider joint, if I toggle the freeze on that, it doesn't actually stop me from moving it. Not what that's about. Because freeze is something else. The tooltip doesn't explain to me what it is. What about activated pulse? Nope. Really? I don't think it worked. So perhaps I'm thinking about it the wrong way. Maybe if I go 4 half plate and go freeze. Ah. There you have it. This is completely screwed. I see how these are still parallel, but definitely not in the way that I imagined. So I think gonna for now. False, false. Holy moly, it's getting absolutely out of control. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there tonight. I'm tired. See you later.